My husband and I took custody of our nephew who was abused by his parents. But now my parents call us the bad guy for not standing up to Child Protective Services. My husband and I have custody of my 7-year-old nephew going on 5 months now. CPS removed him from the custody of my sister and brother-in-law. My husband and I stepped up to take our nephew. We have a caseworker who works closely with us and with my sister. I suspect my husband and I will be raising our nephew for the rest of his childhood. To give some but not all contexts, my sister has 2 kids with brother-in-law, nephew and my 4-year-old niece. She was born with cancer, and while they removed it quickly then, it returned a year ago and caused a very bad shift in dynamic between them and my nephew. They were quick to anger him, ignored him in favor of my niece, and the only time they really appeared to interact with him was when they forced him to visit his sister in the hospital. During one of those visits he wanted some attention. They scolded him, he started to cry, they got mad at him for upsetting his sister, started yelling until a nurse came in to intervene. Then the hospital social worker was called in, and by the end my nephew said he just wanted her to die so he could have them back, and my sister and brother-in-law lost their poop even more. They could not be calmed. They called my nephew all kinds of names and wished he'd die instead of sucking up attention from his sister. When CPS were looking to place him with family, my parents also wanted to, but they were denied because it was believed they would not listen to the caseworker and would take him to see his sister, and that's a no because he cannot have contact with his parents outside court-ordered supervisors and his caseworker. So, we took custody. My sister and brother-in-law have made zero efforts to focus on their son since losing custody and have expressed no remorse or regret for what happened. They also turned down help offered by CPS, including therapy and support to allow them to spend more time with their nephew and not just niece. My parents hate that my husband and I got custody over them. They hate that we're not defying CPS orders and bringing him around his parents and sister. They hate that we tell them nothing about how he's doing or what he talks about. They have asked me repeatedly if he regrets what he said and if he misses his parents and sister and wants to go back. They have also asked what his therapist, court-appointed, has said. They wanted to attend therapy sessions and the caseworker said not to, which we had already done, but she wanted me to know it was an official thing too and could back myself up if needed with it. There is technically nothing stopping me from talking about him since they're blood relatives, but given everything I feel it's best not to. My parents told me recently he's their grandson, and just because I have custody, it doesn't mean I can work against the rest of the family, that I should not be keeping things about their grandson from them. They told me they know I can talk about it.